releasing Themba Zwane end of the season because they are playing so well even without him.
We've been crying for Saleng to come back. I can't personally tell exactly what's going on, but we know he's been frozen out.
I'm just happy that the team is where it is now. I mean, imagine if Cele was not there. So now we have options, which is a good feeling, something we didn't have in a long time.
Orlando Pirates will play Baroka, Kaizer Chiefs will play Chippa United, and Mamelodi Sundowns will play Mpeni Home Defenders. And we're going to preview all of these games and look back at the DStv Premiership. The Betway Premiership. Guys, welcome to the show. I'm joined by Bongani and Victoire.
Well, it's good to be back. How have you been?
I am great. Let's start here. Before we even talk about the future, let's go back to the past. We sat here last week and we talked about Orlando Pirates. You predicted Sundowns winning the game 2-1. You predicted Pirates winning the game 2-1.
Yeah.
And then you got smashed 4-1.
Yes.
How did you feel after that?
Well, we've got to admit that Sundowns is Sundowns.
Yeah. How so?
But my prediction was more in hope that we'll win. But anyway, I think we are all, as Orlando Pirate fans, we all brought down to earth. As Sundowns been in title race for 7 seasons now. And yeah, the game was not planned. They really attacked us to the middle. As Bongs said last week, our injuries really came to play with the team that was gelling with Koki coming in, Kabilo Dlamini, Mbata not being there. We were really exploited. And fair play to Sundowns. They really played. They deserved to win. Could have been more. But yeah, the positive thing to take from that is that as a Pirates, it's a learning curve. And thank God also in the previous round, Sundowns lost. So there's still chance for us to catch up.
That's why I want to go Bongani, because now Sundowns lost the game against ETS Galaxy. Yeah. And they actually now have 42 points. Pirates have 33 points. If Pirates win their 2 games they have in hand, they will go to 39 points. So 3 points behind Sundowns. Do we still have a title race here?
Sure, that's a tough one. I mean, yeah, they do stand a chance. It's just that I don't think Amachitalawa with Sundowns would let this happen ever again. So the best you can hope for is a draw. But for them to lose a game, chance that's not gonna be easy.
So until the end of the season, you don't see them losing?
Losing now, maybe draw, yes, but lose nah. And mind you, when Sundowns win, it wins 4-1. Sorry about that. And when they lose like 1-0. You understand what I mean? So it's not gonna be as easy as that because of the gap. But yeah, there's still a chance. I'm positive. But yeah, to reality-wise, nah.
And
this time.
And we are going to talk about this weekend's game because the reason why guys are not focusing so much on the weekend is because the game that we are really going to talk about is the Chiefs versus Chippa one, because that's the only game where the top teams sort of playing in the PSL are the ones that it looks like a competitive fixture. Because if I look at Chippa, if I look at Baroka, Pirates are winning that game. If I look at Mpeni Defenders, Sundowns is winning that game. So I would rather talk about the league as well, but we'll look at those games. But let's talk about Pirates, because for you to chase this league, you need something special, and one of the special things that you have, or player rather, that you have, Monapule Saleng, and the coach is refusing to comment about what's actually happening. What is happening? What do you think is happening? And don't you think that it would be a good idea for them to put all of that nonsense aside and say, we need you, we're chasing a league? What are your thoughts on the Saleng situation?
Every coach has got their ego, just like players do, and all of that. But the best thing for us, the fans, we've been crying for Saleng to come back. I can't personally tell exactly what's going on, but we know he's been frozen out ever since, because we know that it's not about injury. Maybe he could have been, but for that long, the boy last played since November, December, somewhere there. So we need him back to the team, because he was one of our direct players who could also score from the wing side. Unlike Nkota, more of a ball holder and entertainer. But yeah, we need him back to, if we are going to challenge Sundown. It's getting tough. We were gracefully given a chance by Sundown losing last game. So Saleng need to come back to the team. We need Da back in defense. We need Sesane back. The squad, at the beginning of the season, I used to think we have a big squad. Actually, looking at it, we don't have a big squad, and especially if we want to challenge on both fronts. CAF is coming up soon. There's Nedbank Cup. It's just too much. And Sundowns got experience in all of this thing. They have done it. They have gone in. So, hey, I am optimistic. That's all I can just say. And really, whatever the coach decides to do, we are the fan can only speak, but only he knows. So we have to back whatever he puts on the team. But definitely we need Saleng back.
Speaking of which, because now there is a Kaizer Chiefs fan here, and
That's
there's another player who was frozen out, Bongani, and that is Uputwaga Sirino. And they brought him back this previous weekend, and he actually performed. Was it the weekend? On last week Friday, and he played in that 10 role and actually had quite a good performance. So what a conundrum, because I feel like there is one part of it that seems like Chiefs depend on Sirino to a point for creativity, but then there is the attitude issues that also come up. What do they do here? Because it feels like we have a superstar issue that is there. What do you think has happened? Has he changed his mind in terms of attitude?
Yeah, Mpilo, with this one, I don't know, man. I mean, you know what happens behind the scenes in these teams, whether it's attitude, whether it's, I don't know, whatever that happens, we don't know. We only watch the games in the field. But when it comes to play, I mean, he's one of the players that you definitely need in the game to play. I mean, we know he's definitely talented, and when he's there, we always have those. He's very creative, so it's someone that you need. Like you said, last game he did very well. So I don't understand if it's the personal thing or it's happening in the camp. You understand?
Yeah.
So maybe they have a one-on-one problem with him. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on that. I'm just happy that they brought him back last. So I hope and pray we're gonna work on that and keep going forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
And let's talk about Sundowns, because there are also Sundowns fans watching. You know, Themba Zwane has been out, and it would be disrespectful to say they don't miss him, but it doesn't seem like they do. What is happening? Has Ribeiro replaced Themba Zwane at Sundowns?
Well, it's a big team. Like we spoke again last thing. It's a big team. It's not like a small team where we have one star player that's just shining. When that star player is not there, then the team seems to not function well as it is. But sometimes the bigger they have good players. There's Ribeiro who came in and stepped in. There's Matthew. There's a lot of good players in there. So as with big teams, even we watched in the English Premier League, big teams need to have big players. When Bukayo Saka was out, Martin Odegaard came in. And then when Martin Odegaard wasn't there, Bukayo Saka is there. It's the same here. So it's a big team that has big players. So when one is missing, they're supposed to go on about their business. And then, every big team should do that.
So, Bongs, we have a situation now whereby that sporting director of Sundowns is very ruthless. Given this situation, do you think that they will end up just releasing Themba Zwane end of the season, because they are playing so well even without him?
Thank you so much for that question, because I'm waiting and I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna change. I wanted to say something. Ribeiro is not replacing Chikapala. He's Ribeiro. Chikapala is Chikapala. He'll forever be. So if you have noticed, they don't play the same. The team, not Amachita as individuals. The whole team, the strategy is not the same when Themba Zwane was still playing, and when Ribeiro. I take nothing from Ribeiro. He's a very good player, but him and Chikapala, two different things. So the structure of the team changes. Umbonile Kemine Pirate, 12 ya Machita Wakechima, he went to score. Chikapala Maga Koneke Min, Abo Shalulile Bapagelo, Abo Rena Slava, Ngabe Manje, Angaz Bananga Gamakol. So the whole thing changed. So it's two different players. They are both special players. Nomunya has their own effect. And then when it comes to them, I'm afraid on his behalf, I'm worried because, no offense, Masandawana, but we've seen it happen with a lot of good players. Even the young ones, Abo Masego, Abo Ban, please don't come after me, but we've seen it happen Bafetu. Then obviously Kaizer Chiefs will take others, Abo Toli, Abo Castillo. So in the Benny age, that's
Castro.
where I'm Castro. Sorry. So I'm worried with age, but with talent, no, I'm not worried. But if the team decides, okay, we need the young ones, or we need to be building for the future, because you know, sometimes right now, I'm sure they are planning for next
About
season.
Jaden Adams.
You understand? So already they are introducing about Jaden Adams. You understand? So if he fits well into that role, what does that say on Chikapal? Now he has to find a team. But so I don't know if they would do that to him. But age-wise, possibilities are, how many seasons does he have left with a team like that? With the kind of squad that they have, because they Sundowns always have a big squad. Now in June, July, maybe they'll buy other young players. That what does that mean for him? You understand? So yeah, I'm sad in that manner, but otherwise he's a very good player again.
Just to add on to what he's saying, yeah, it's big class plan for the future. Zwane is past. We can't say he's in his prime anymore. His past, his prime, yeah, age-wise doesn't favor him. His prime is behind him. You have to make way for the next generation. Just like Trompo Kekada was very good, and then eventually he got integrated out of the team. Next person took off. Exactly. Now we have Mukwena. So yeah. So
let me ask you this question, Jay, on Sundowns, because his coach was mentioning that Cele, some people pronounce it like that, Keanu Cubidio, Siabonga Mapena and Themba Zwane, players who are still carrying injuries, but I think Mapena is out for the season, but Zwane is coming back. Now, I have two questions. You'll decide which one you answer. Since you have the mic, so you'll decide which one you take and leave the other one for Bongs. With Themba Zwane, let's say the youngsters start performing to a point where they like, ish, there's no space for you. That's the first question. What does that mean for Bafana? Does it mean he finds another team so that he plays in the meantime until the AFCON? That's the first question. And number two, which team would he fit on best right now in South Africa?
Okay. Is that two questions?
So does he find a team, and which one? One question, and then you.
Okay, if the youngster keep on performing good, of course we all know this thing that says that if nothing is broken, why fix it if it's not broken? So they'll ride it until the end, until something. Well, what I can say for Themba Zwane and what's going to affect for Bafana, I think that it will depend on what he wants. Does he want to represent the country one more time at the AFCON? Because again, age is a thing. And even if he's to represent, is he going to get his full minutes as deserved? Because he's a type of veteran players. Those ones that they are required in the squad, not necessarily to start all the game. Abu Jorginho at Arsenal.
He will start, I'm telling you now.
He'll start?
He will start because, remember, international tournaments are not that fast-paced. Although AFCON that we watched last year was very nice, but he will definitely be a starter because no one is better than him in South Africa right now.
Okay, then should he have aspiration to play AFCON? But I personally believe that Abu Apolis and them, that he will need to be there as a veteran figure to guide the ones. Necessarily somebody with wisdom doesn't necessarily need to start. He can come and then, because these young lads, they need their head to be kept down, and the veteran player does that. But should he change team? I think he'll need to go to one of those teams that.
Don't say the name of the team.
But
you can say it. No, we might as well say it because you already wanted to say. Yeah.
I was gonna say TS Galaxy.
TS Galaxy. Yeah.
Well, not a bit one. TS Galaxy is on fire. They beat Sundowns. Right. Can I please answer both of the questions? Number one, Chikapala Vic will definitely play in Bafana. Be it he's a starter or not a starter, but he's one of the special players we have. So he's definitely going to start. Like you said, can be there to guide the chance or to be there to actually do the job. Because when it comes to teams and when it comes to the national team, it's not the same. You understand? And because of the relationship they have, Nabomkwena and them, I mean, I'll mention all of them, including the number one goalkeeper. So with that relationship and getting these other ones to join their culture, you need him there. But otherwise, he's that special player that doesn't matter how old is he, this is a national team, he'll deliver. Chikapala will always deliver for you because he's one person that you just need creativity and passes. He does not need to run. So age, whatever, no, he can just stand there and make magic while just standing on that role of his. You understand? And then if there's a team he needs to go to, that will definitely be Kaizer Chiefs. We've seen it happen. Jansen before. Just so so it's not a debate. We've seen it happen Ngotoli, we've seen it happen, I can name them all. But because of the kind of player that he is, you can't just compare him with anyone else. Chikapala is one of the special players the country has ever had. That you must take to account. You must always remember.
So you have
that.
Sereno's 35 somewhere in the year, and then you're gonna add a 36-year-old.
Nangulandi, you're asking a very good question. Nangulandi is not playing at Naturena. Simtola nanga 12. So because it's special, you must remember. Gutama player our fan. Sereno is a special player. We just talked about him now because of what he can do. Chigapala also the same. And remember, Bona, they are at the point where they have built their team and have a big squad. They are just adding into it. And then with us, there's a lot of places there's a lot of things to fix. So he can come in and Vic, to answer you, remember Gutunyuko Mobi played for Upros without a team. So why not? He would play still, even if he's not playing for Sundowns. He'd still play for Bafana. Thank you.
As Coolman Kaizer Chiefs, because now he wants to add Abu Shikabal. Kaizer Chiefs, Chippa United. Let me read. There's 9 players here. Mart suspended, Mteto injured, Solomon's not match fit, Dove yet to feature this season and match fitness wise. Wandile Duba is out for probably 3 more weeks, and Dupreez as well is also out. And they are playing Chippa United. They are no slouch. How is Chiefs going to do in this game?
Good. No, that's gotta do because of the opponent they are playing. Chiefs is a big team. We know that, even though I'm a Pirates fan. So I mean, just like I predicted you in the last round to go straight through. The injury again is part of the game, but I don't think they'll struggle with all those players out. They'll win. Might not be comfortable, but yeah, tip them to win. There's no even A or E or O. You are in the next round. Praying to meet you in the next round.
Yeah. Bongs, Chiefs has Mart out. Mteto out. They've not had one of those players missing for like ever. Because even in the past 3 games, they've been starting either Mteto and Mart comes on from the bench, or starting Mart and then Ox comes from the bench. But now that is just gone, and it was seen as, oh, Chiefs have now found a way of playing 1-6 and either bringing Onumatlo. What do they do in that midfield? Who do they partner up in that midfield?
Well, it's going to be a tough one. I'm just happy that the team is where it is now. I mean, imagine if Cele was not there. So now we have options, which is a good feeling, something we didn't have in a long time. Yes, it's not good to miss Umar. Yes, it's not good to miss Ox. And as Uvik is saying, Ichipa is not a small team. You said this when we started, Guti. Unlike other teams that you're playing a team in Vodacom, Ichipa is a very big team, and they are very smart, you understand? So it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's concerning Gutamachita Bay too, they are not in the game. But again, I'm grateful that we have Cele in that middle. So you can twin him no Zwane, you can twin him no Matlo. You didn't mention his name, so I'm guessing he's coming back. You understand? So at least now we have options, and that's good enough for me. Then there's the issue of Plum, because me personally, Njongo Bongs, if you twin no Plum, teams are gonna die, my brother. We're gonna kill the teams with those 2 in the middle, because whatever the coach wants to do, chances are in the middle he can execute whatever he wants. Because if you have those 2, be it Sereno, be it Matlo, but you have the people that will play the ball for you and mark the ball for you there in the middle. So you can be worried about other things. So that's my take. You should tune him with Plum.
Okay, match predictions. Pirates versus Baroka. Victoire, your prediction?
Easy. Well, I've never beaten against Pirates. I won't start today. Maybe 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, maybe bounce back victory, because hey, the morale is down after that 4-1. We lost because of the pitch, by the way. That pitch. Why can't he? Well, now we're on this topic. I just want to head, but can't he? Why am a stadium? They're using it for other events, and then it's the grass is. This is not nice now for soccer.
People
now
will say Sundowns were playing in the same pitch.
Nah,
but scored 4 goals.
But we, like when we play at FNB, you can see the difference.
They also played the same pitch.
Our players are not used to poor pitch, poor conditions. 2 goals, one goes because of the pitch. No, he slept. But anyway, 3-1 Orlando Pirates. Wow.
Bogadi, Sundowns, Penny, somethings. I'm so sorry. Sundowns
We
Penny
understand.
home
We
defenders.
understand. I struggle with free agents.
Yeah.
I kept on calling it a lot of things
Yeah.
agent. So it's okay. I mean, I don't know. Do we even have to predict this one? Gents?
Predict.
Come
We
on.
know it's gonna win, but we want the
10-0,
score.
9-0.
I don't know. I just know that Sundowns is gonna win, but the score I don't know. But can I please allow me to say, Pirates needs to be very careful. Because one mistake Ibarok is over shy because you know what that lose did?
Yeah.
It created fighting and confidence and all that. So if they go there with a we're coming back, this is our comeback, it's gonna be an obvious win. They must be very careful. And once they lose to Baroka, hey,
It's gonna be worse.
It's done.
And also, yes,
They can't chase for the league. So they should be careful.
While you are there, I'm just thinking, which is also Pirates will be rotating some players. I think they will probably, or maybe, what if the coach just plays his best team, just to give them best morale? Do you think that could actually happen?
No, I think he's going to rotate. And he should rotate. Reason why being, the league is the priority. Even though, guys, we've won the Nedbank. We're the defending champion, by the way. So cups, yes, as much as we like to win cups, but personally, as a Pirates fan, eventually we will get tired of it because we've won. We want something that we have not won for years. So we should rotate and give. If our bench squad can't beat Baroka, then something is wrong. If the rotation players can come in and step up and show why Abo Kimvidi, they should be given a chance Dlamini to compete with the A team, then something is wrong.
Something is wrong.
Yeah, so with our bench rotation, whatever, we should be able to beat Morocco, and I'm saying comfortably.
Comfortably.
Bongan was
because now
was a good Chiefs man.
I
Was a prediction your Chiefs. How many goals is Chiefs scoring?
At this form, we can score 2 to 3 goals. So
Two to
it's
3
Kaiser
goals.
Chiefs 2-0 or 3-0.
They sold it totally. So I mean, are they conceding?
I saw that. Nah, not against Chipper.
Not against Chip.
Not against Chipper.
Okay.
But yeah, it is. I mean, something that to be concerned about, but not against Chipper. Okay.
Okay, there you have it. 3-1 to Pirates. 3-0 to Kaiser Chiefs and 7-0 to Mamelodi Sundowns.
9-0.
9-0. Okay,
Maybe.
guys, let us know what your thoughts are about the games that are playing this weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.